Good morning, boys and girls. Teacher Tim here for another video clip. So, please take out your maths book and open them to page 32 and 33. Alright, so this will be the last video clip we're going to do about number bonds, and this will be the hardest part because we are going to deal with word problems. And a word problem, it means that you need to read a text and then gather, understand the information in that text in order to solve the mathematical problem. The maths itself is usually not that difficult, but the most difficult part is to understand the English, because there will be a text you need to read and then understand in order to solve the problem, the maths in the problem. Okay, so let's take a look together. Open your books, please. As I said, to page number 32 and 33. So, let's start here. Let's think along. Ravi and Janice are flying their kites at the park. 4 children join them. So, if you look at the park here we have Ravi, and then we have Janice. They are flying their kites, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more children joins them. Okay, so A, there are 4 girls. Let's count them. 1, Janice is a girl. 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if you can see that. The focus is very bad. Alright, let's count again. 1 girl, 2, 3, and 4. So these are the 4 girls. 4 girls. 4 girls. And then there are 2 boys. So we have Ravi, he is a boy, and then that is a boy. So 2 boys. Okay, so excuse me. So in these parts you need to put in girls and boys. How many girls, how many boys, and then you need to fill in the whole, the total. So there are children all together. These are all children. How many? Okay, now let's look at letter B. There are 7 kites. Let's count them. 1, 2, and then he says, I have 2 blue kites. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, that is correct. So there are 7 kites. Okay. Now, how many are red? How many are blue? Count and see how many are red and how many are blue. And then the different parts. 1 part is red, 1 part is blue. How many? And then the total number. Alright. Now let's go to page 33. Problem solving. Alright, so color the paths that Joe can take to collect 9 nuts. So color the paths, 2 paths, path A, path B. So color the paths that Joe can take to collect 9 nuts. Not 8, not 10, 9. Only 9 nuts. Okay? So let's start with A. So this is the squirrel Joe. Joe is a boy's name, so we will call him he. So Joe, he can take what paths? And you see here says start and end. Start and end. So this way you need to start, and then when you end you come back this way. Okay, so let's count the nuts at each location. This location has 2 nuts. This location 1 nut. This location 3 nuts. This location 2 nuts. And this location 3 nuts. So now the whole, the total is 9 nuts. So how can Joe find his way to the end and only collect 9 nuts, or collect enough nuts? He needs to collect 9 nuts. So color in the path he takes to collect 9 nuts. And then B, because there is more than one way that is correct. So B, color in the second path he can take to collect 9 nuts. Alright, good. So look at the picture. Do you understand? Does each place have the same number of nuts? Does each place have the same number of nuts? Yes or no? Answer behind. Then, how many nuts must Joe collect? Answer behind. Okay? And then solve. Color the two paths Joe can take to collect the nuts. Okay, good. And today we will do 4 pages, not 2. We do 4 today. Okay? So now, Maths journal. Siti has 5 pencils. She wants to put them into 2 boxes. 2 boxes, for example, 2 pencil cases or something. Show how she can do it. So, the first way, and then we have the second way. So she will put them in two boxes. So how does she divide them? Box number 1, box number 2, pencils and pencils, because the total, the whole is 5, and then she needs to put them into 2 boxes. So think of it as part 1, part 2. How many boxes? How many pencils in each box, in each part? And then the second way is the total, the same. The whole is 5, and you have part 1, part 2, box 1, box 2. Okay. Now the last exercise for this unit, which is number bonds, is math in real life. So here you see eggs. How many eggs? How many are broken? So answer these 4 questions. Write your answers behind. A. How many eggs are there in the egg tray? This is an egg tray. How many eggs are there? B. How many eggs are broken? C. How many eggs are not broken? D. What number does 2 and 6 make? Okay, so this is a word problem. You need to understand what they want to know in order to answer, because the answers are very easy. You just need to understand what they're asking for. Okay? Good. Now let's finish off with a worksheet. So here we have a worksheet with number bonds, but this worksheet is called snow bonds. Snow bonds. Okay? Alright, so in this worksheet there are the whole. You need to find out the whole, but it's different. If you remember the other worksheets, all the wholes, all the totals were either 8 or 9 or 10. But on this one, it's a mixed snow bonds worksheet. So here the total, the whole, can be any number. Okay, I will help you with the first one. So let's do this one. Part 1, 0. Part 2, 6. What is the whole? What is the total? 0 plus 6 equals 6. So the whole, the total is 6. Okay? Good. And I have another worksheet today. Today I give you 2 worksheets and I gave you 4 pages to do in the workbook. Alright, so build a snowman. Build a snowball. Okay, let's see if we can focus better. Alright, so here you have the total. The whole is given. The whole total 9, 5, 6, 8, 10, 3, 7, 8, 9, 5, 4, 10. So you have already gotten the whole, the total. You need to find out the 2 parts. Okay, but this is also a mixed bond worksheet because the total, the whole is not the same. So let's do the first one together. We have a whole, the total of 9. So part 1 is 2. So let's count up from 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do you remember how many fingers I was counting up? Right, good. 7 fingers. So the answer is 7 because 7 plus 2 equals 9. Alright, good job. So this will be all for this. And I will see you in the next one. And in the next video clip, we are going to start with Unit 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Unit 3. Unit 3, okay? Alright, take care. Bye-bye.